We will begin in just a couple minutes. Hello, Ron. We will begin here in just a moment. I said 8:30, but I wanted to get the stream up and running so that I could get the links out on the Discord and on the Facebook page. So just hang tight for just a moment. Try to get my camera centered a bit better there. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. And we had bitter cold weather over the weekend, but things are starting to warm back up in my neck of the woods, as they say. I'm gonna wait about one more minute or so, and then we'll get going with tonight's breaks because we've got a fun batch of boxes to rip. I hope they're fun. Looking forward to it. Then I'll have more cards to sort. I did manage to get all of last week's fully sorted, so that's good. All right, it is 8:30, so it is time to get going on Breakers Club number 1 for 2023, night number 2. We will be doing this hopefully every Tuesday until we are done. There should be a total of 5 weeks. We have done week 1 last Tuesday, and now we're ready for week 2 this Tuesday. If you missed last week's video, you should be able to find that in the archives on my YouTube page. I have also posted, there is a link. If you scroll up a little bit in the Breakers Club on the Discord, you'll find the link to that video there as well. So you can always go back and watch the old ones if you miss. And I know it doesn't matter what time I pick, it won't work for everybody. So you can always watch after the fact as well. And speaking of after the fact, I also plan to do some box reviews that I'll post on my blog from the Breakers Club. So, for example, I can tell you because I wrote it and I scheduled it for Thursday of this week. If you want to read a written review of our 2022 Optic box from last week, that's going to go up on my blog, which you can find at fanofreds.blogspot.com, or just search like Nachos Grande baseball cards and it will come up on Google. And yeah, so on Thursday of this week, I have written and posted a scheduled post, that is to say, a review of the 2022 Optic box. So I won't review every box. Frankly, I don't have time. But if we have particularly interesting ones, or if I just feel like doing a box review, I will do that and post that to the blog. So I'll try to remember to post a link to that when it goes live on the Discord as well for those that pay attention on the Discord, but I wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, before we start. So for tonight, we're going to be opening 4 more boxes. That'll be 8 total between the 4 we already opened. So we've got, just to kind of preview tonight's boxes, we have this Panini Prism. This is the quick pitch box, which, if I'm being honest, I have no idea exactly what that means, but I do know that it has an exclusive Donut Circle Prism parallels in it. So there you go. We've got a, I call these a retail hanger box. They probably have a more official name, but that's what I call them because they hang. 2021 Topps Heritage. So we've got that. We have a box of 2021 Allen & Ginter Chrome, which is always fun. So we've got that box. And then the box that we're going to start with is the one that will give us the most cards of the 4. And this is our 1999 Pacific. This is retail, but with Pacific retail, they have a special retail parallel. So hopefully we'll get some of the, I think it's the blue, the platinum blue, if I remember right. I do believe are retail only parallels. I think that's true in 99 Pacific. Usually the blue is a retail only. So I really like this set. I've actually already built this set for myself. So yeah, but I really like this set. It's a good one. So that's what we're going to start with. Good evening, Ben. Ben Morris is in the house. Good to see you. So as we bust into our first box, the old wrapping up there. Big weekend of sports, obviously. We've got the Super Bowl coming up. Not baseball related, but the Super Bowl is kind of like, in my mind at least, it's the last major sporting event before I can really start thinking about baseball. So that's kind of exciting. I will admit I'm not super excited for baseball this year as a whole because my Reds are going to be terrible, I do believe. So there's the empty box. Kind of got some like weird staining on it, but it is what it is. And here are all of our packs. Now what's interesting is this is from 1999, but look at the retail price on those packs. That's surprisingly high to me, $2.19. So I don't know what Pacific was thinking here. I feel like that's kind of a premium pack price, but this is their like base set. This is kind of their flagship set from the year. So who knows? So we're going to get going. We've got lots of these to go through. As always, I will do my best to show off every single card during the feed. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time tonight. So we start with Carlos Baerga of the Mets, Yamil Benitez for the Diamondbacks. We have a Roberto Hernandez, Brant Brown for the Cubs. And I should show the backs just to show you what they look like. You get a pretty nice write-up. Plus you get not career stats, but you get a few years worth of stats. Brian McRae for the Mets. At least I don't think, oh, maybe it is career stats. He goes back to 90. Let's see, Todd Dunwoody, Marlins. There are a few horizontal cards in here, which look good. The only thing I don't really like is like when it's in a binder, all the names are at the bottom and the team logos at the bottom, and I do like that. But they like switch the orientation of the logo. So like, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but you know, it is what it is. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. And then for some reason, these are both this way. We have Jason Maxwell for the Cubs and Jermaine Dye for Kansas City. And Morris says, that's why I never bought much Pacific when you could get Topps 2 for $1. Yep, that's pretty much where I was at too. I did like Pacific even back then. I was only in high school, but yeah, I couldn't afford much of it either. So I didn't buy a whole lot. Maybe like a retail blaster or something, maybe. Kurt Schilling, Phillies. White Sox, Robin Ventura. Dave Martinez for the Rays. Dennis Martinez for the Braves. Edgar Clemente, rookie for the Rockies. There's a bunch of rookie cards in this set, although I don't know if any of the rookie cards are actually like great. Pete Harnisch for the Reds. Tom Goodwin. So you do have some really nice photos. I will admit most of the photos are not as good as this. This is like Stadium Club caliber. But there are a few nice ones. Most of them are fairly standard, such as this. Travis Lee for the Diamondbacks. Apparently the last two come facing each other. Jeff King, Royals, and Tom Evans, rookie for the Blue Jays. We've also got, with the Super Bowl coming up, are we rooting for the Eagles or the Chiefs? Now, I'll tell you who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I don't actually care about either team, and I don't feel very strongly about either team, but I live in Pennsylvania, and you might be able to imagine when you live in Pennsylvania that sometimes the Eagle fans can just be nuts, and I don't know, they're nuts all the time, but Eagles fans, when their team wins, are even more nuts. So that is reason enough for me to just root against them, which by default means I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Feels a little bit dirty, like you're just rooting for the, I don't know, the status quo because the Chiefs keep making it, but it is what it is. We got Kevin Jordan for the Phillies, Aaron Seeley, Rangers, Kent Mercker, Cardinals, Marty Malloy, rookie for the Braves. I mean, I have this set. That's still a name I don't remember. AJ Hinch for the Athletics. They're not really stuck together, which is good. They're just condensed. Brett Boone for the Reds. Woody Williams, Toronto. There's a nice Todd Helton for the Rockies. And we've got Tim Belcher and Jose Canseco as our final two for that particular pack. As far as the Super Bowl goes, you guys have any favorite foods for the Super Bowl? I'm trying to figure out what I want to make. We've got a die cut coming up. Before we get there, Kevin Sefcik for the Phillies. And then we have a gold crown die cut of J.D. Drew for the Cardinals. That's what the back of that looks like. I love the gold crown die cuts. Very cool. The box says that we should get those. Well, let me just see the odds real quick here. Gold crowns come 1 in 37 packs, so not a bit rarer than one per box. So that's very nice for the Cardinals. This is going to go to Carrie. If Carrie's in the room, but hopefully that's a new one for Carrie. Another Cardinal, Brian Jordan. Jimmy Key for the Orioles. Eric Chavez, Athletics. Pat Watkins, Reds. Andy Benes, Diamondbacks. Vinny Castilla, Rockies. And then we got Bill Spires and J.D. Drew for the Cardinals. This is the J.D. Drew rookie. I was trying to remember who else we got. That was his rookie card. He was probably one of the better rookies in the set. Certainly was hyped back in the day. No favorite foods for anybody? All right, next up, Ramiro Mendoza for the Yankees. Let's see here. John Wetland, Rangers. Brian Johnson, Giants. Adrian Brown, another Stadium Club-esque shot, I think, for the Pirates. Russ Johnson, Astros. Devin White, Diamondbacks. There's another nice shot. Joey Cora for the Indians. Paul Molitor, Twins. And then we have Mike Hampton and Armando Rios for the Giants. There are image variations in this set as well. They're not any rarer than the base cards, so I'm not really going to worry about trying to pick those out. Chad Curtis, Yankees. Rusty Greer, Rangers. We have a Jamie Moyer for the Mariners. BJ Surhoff, Orioles. Jeff Shaw, Dodgers. Sandy Alomar Jr., Indians. Guardians now. There's a nice Greg Maddux for the Braves. And there's an even nicer Ken Griffey Jr. That man just doesn't have a bad baseball card. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a great Griffey. And our final two here, Jamie Wright and Sammy Sosa. The variations are the headshots. So they seem to be about one per pack, which when you do the math out, they're no rarer than just a regular base card. Todd Stoudemire, Rangers. Darren Fletcher. Whoa, come back here. Darren Fletcher, Blue Jays. I was kind of bricked up. Russ Davis, Mariners. Al Martin, Pirates. Mark Grudzielanek, Dodgers. Justin Thompson, Tigers. Kevin Millwood, Braves. There's a nice Jeter. Jeter has a surprisingly number of nice cards as well. And our final two here, Jeff Jenkins, and then there's the McGuire headshot. If I remember right, that was one of the last variations that I needed for my set. And the last card I needed was just a regular base card of a Yankee. Can't remember who it was now. Not a star player or anything. Not Jeter, which is who you would expect the last card to be that I need. Brad Fulmer for the Expos. And stuck on the back of him is Juan Gonzalez. This is the Diamond Dynagons. These are seeded 4 in 37 packs. You kind of have to love how Pacific seeded their cards. So we should get, I guess, what, 4 in 37 would be 2 in 18 and a half packs. So we should get between 2 and 3 of these. Would be what you would expect. It's a nice card for the Rangers. Going to you, Ben. Ben, oh, I missed your comment, Ben. You're looking for the Pudge headshot. I'll see what I can do now that I know you need it. Andy Ashby, Padres. Troy O'Leary, Red Sox. Ron Coomer, Twins. There's a nice Damian Easley, Tigers. Another nice action shot, Walt Weiss for the Braves. JT Snow, Giants. And then we have Paul Molitor headshot and Dave Nilsson for the Brewers. So Molitor for the Twins, Nilsson for the Brew Crew. Is Pudge in any of the insert sets that you need? There's not a ton of inserts in this product, to be fair, but FP Santangelo for the Expos. Felipe Crespo, Blue Jays. Ken Caminiti, Padres. Terry Mulholland, Cubs. Denny Hawking, that's a great shot of him for the Minnesota Twins. Brian Hunter for the Tigers. And we've got Jesse Orosco for Baltimore. Javi Lopez. I love the flying catcher's mask there. And we've got Bobby Hughes and a very nice headshot, Tony Gwynn. Another guy who has some nice cards. Actually, I don't know if Tony Gwynn's base cards are nearly as impressive as a whole as, say, like Griffey or even Jeter. Just kind of anecdotally. Greg McMichael, Mets. Ricardo Rincon, Pirates. Greg Vaughn, Padres. Gary Gaetti, Cubs. We've got Matt Lawton, Twins. Alex Gonzalez, Marlins. There's a nice Chris Hoyles for the Orioles, I should say. Pedro, Red Sox. And then we've got Darren Dreifert and the Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. We're trying to move through these as quickly as I can, but still show everything. I think I've mentioned this before, but for those that maybe watch after the fact or miss, I do try to get boxes for Breakers Club that just give us like a big stack of cards. So this box certainly fits in that mold. Although there are some pretty cool inserts and, fairly rare stuff. So like, for example, that die cut was very nice. John Olerud, Mets. Aaron Small, Diamondbacks. And we beat the odds on that die cut. Brian Ricard, Rays. Lance Johnson, Cubs. Tom Evans, Blue Jays. Cliff Floyd, Marlins. David Wells, Yanks. Sammy Sosa for the Cubs. And then we have Johnny Damon and Ryan Miner headshot. Excuse me. You may notice that I'm battling just the remnants of a head cold. When you send a toddler to preschool, we have learned this year, you get a lot of head colds. They just keep coming. Bobby Estella for the Phillies. Jason Schmidt, Pirates. It did not keep me out of work or anything. It's just more annoying. Randy Wynn, Rays. It does make me cough occasionally, though. But I have water down here. George Lombard for the Braves. Jason Giambi, Athletics. Some of these packs that are more stuck than others. Eduardo Perez, Reds. Jeff Fassaro, Mariners. Jim Thome, Indians. And we've got another Jim Thome, headshot, and Glendon Rush. So you can see these are the base, kind of base, more of an action or whatever, and then the variation is a headshot. The backs are exactly, well, the pictures are different, but you know, the card numbers is what I meant to say. It's exactly the same 136 in the case of Thome. So there are 50, if memory serves, there are 50 headshots to track down. We'll get, assuming that we don't get duplicate headshots within the box, which I can't promise, we should get about half of them in here. Yeah, the parallels are very tough pulls. We'll be lucky if we get any. But I always hope we get at least one. Gary Bennett, Phillies. I think I need the Larkin parallels for so many of the Pacific sets. They're just difficult. So here we've got one of the team checklists. This is Barry Bonds. I really like this team checklist design. I enjoy the front. They're actually like kind of color coded for the team. And you've got the like rainbow foil for the team logo, which I love. And then on the back, you get the, well, no surprise, the team checklist for that particular team. This is an insert set. They're fairly rare. I think they're about 2 per box, if I remember right. Not even 2 and 37 packs. So between 1 and 2 per box. So they're very rare checklists, all things considered. But that was an insert set that I actually did build because I liked it. And for the most part, they're affordable, relatively speaking, even today. Although a couple of them took some time for me to track down one at a price I was willing to pay for what is essentially just a checklist. All right, moving on. Quentin McCracken, the classic Ray from the era. Abraham Nunez, rookie for the Pirates, with a pretty cool action shot with him bunting like that one. Derek Gibson, Rockies. John Hudick, Reds. Matt Morris, Cardinals. Albert Bell, White Sox. And then we have a Nomar headshot and Mike Sweeney for Kansas City. So one of the other things that came out on the I posted on the Discord the other day was a poll talking about Topps 2023, if people wanted to do a box break, 2 box break, or I threw up just to see a case break. And what was interesting to me was it only had a few votes on it. I posted on the main channel. I don't know how many people look at that still compared to like the individual group break pages. But so far, at least, last time I looked anyhow, the case break was winning by the most votes. So I could do that. Cases appear to be about a jumbo case, which is 6 jumbo boxes, is about $950, it looks like, and a case of just hobby boxes is about $1,050. So I would need to make sure we have enough people that are actually interested before I order one of those cases. But if people would like to do a case break, I would certainly be willing to do it. We just have to figure out how to make it work. Like I said, I don't really do this to make money. I do it for fun, but I don't want to lose money. So I'm not interested in covering half of a case, for example. Not what I want. So we'd have to figure out how to make that work. Yeah, Ben, it's on the it's just on the general tab. It seems like case break is what people are most interested in. I did not split up into a jumbo case versus a hobby box case. We'll talk more about that as soon as I get through this pack. Jorge Posada for the Yankees, Tony Womack Pirates, Mike Lowell, rookie Yankees. That's the last card I needed for my set. It was Mike Lowell. It was like someone decent, but not like super rare. Dennis Eckersley, Red Sox. Chan-Ho Park, Dodgers. Brian Giles, Indians. David Justice, also Indians. Wade Boggs as a Ray. And then we've got a Dante Bichette headshot and Mike Lansing, both for the Rockies. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm still learning Discord myself. Channel's only been live for I don't even think we're at 2 months yet, and it's doing very well. I've been very happy with it, and hopefully can get it to grow. I feel like if we can get to about 100 people in there, it'll be really a pretty fun place to hang out and post stuff. We've got people posting stuff for sale, and some people are actually selling stuff now, which is great, I think, for everybody. So yeah, Bobby Abreu, Phillies. We've got another checklist. We did get 2 in our box. There's Paul Molitor for the Twins. Again, you can see, just to hold up, that like weird curly ribbon is color coordinated for the teams. So the Twins more blue and the Giants more orange. So I do like those a lot. Eli Marrero for the Cardinals. We've got a Tony Womack for Pittsburgh. Jason McDonald, A's. David DeLucci, Diamondbacks. Who is this? Ali Lopez? Is that what this is? I think he goes by Al Lopez on other cards. Albie Lopez. Albie. Excuse me. Moises Alou. And our final 2, Richard Hidalgo. And our headshot is Fernando Signal, rookie for Montreal. Moving along. Lots of cards in this box. The other boxes will be quicker. AJ Pierzynski, rookie for the Twins. Jeff Abbott, White Sox. Ray Lankford, Cardinals. Local boy for me, Mike Mussina. He grew up and lives about 15 minutes or so from where I work. Orioles here. Ryan Christensen, Athletics. Dimitri Young, Reds. Mo Rivera, Yanks. Jeff Bagwell, Astros. Ricky Gutierrez for Houston. And Gary Bennett is our headshot rookie for the Phillies. So yeah, if you're in the chat now, or if you are watching this video after the fact and you have not voted on the poll in the Discord and you would be interested, in particular, if you would be interested in a group break involving 2023 tops, go cast your vote. I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do. I don't know. I don't know how to do it exactly, but we'll see if we can't figure out something. Desi Relaford for the Phillies. Trying to get my camera to focus on that one. There we go. Phil Nevin tagging out what appears to be maybe Matt Stairs for the Angels. Donovan Osborne, Cardinals. Hermes Ramirez, Pittsburgh. Mike Blowers, or Blowers, I don't really know, for the A's. There's a nice Sean Casey for my Reds. Tim Raines for the Yanks. A nice Manny Ramirez diving. Look at that shot for the Indians. Told you there are a number of good shots. And there are a lot that are kind of like that. Kevin Appier. I mean, there's nothing wrong, but it's not super exciting. And Roger Clemens is our headshot there. Let's see. Still haven't seen a blue parallel. I will go back through. If we don't find one immediately obvious, I will go back through this before or as I sort the cards and look more carefully. They are kind of easy to miss. I'm hoping I'll catch it in the light. Andy Pettit. And there's no guarantee we even get one, but Mike Caruso, White Sox. Stan Javier, Giants. Emil Brown, Pirates. Ricky Henderson, Athletics. Dave Burba, Indians. Some of these are, there we go. Jeff Kent, another nice action shot there for the Giants. Vlad Guerrero, Expos. And we have Sean Barry, and our headshot is Eric Chavez, another rookie. The box does advertise that it's loaded with rookies. So Pacific, ahead of their time again. The rookie craze that I feel like Topps kind of has taken to an extreme. Paul O'Neill, Yankees. Hey, we have our second JD Drew insert and our second Diamond Dynagon insert. A pretty good box for St. Louis. Luis Ordaz, another St. Louis card. Harold Baines, Orioles. Ryan Miner, Orioles. Richie Sexson, Indians. Mike Timlin, Mariners. A-Rod, Mariners. Curtis Goodwin, and our headshot is Todd Helton for the Rockies. Rockies had a lot of star players this era. Not a bad team to have in a group break that is for like the mid to late 90s, I feel like. Ugith Urbina for Montreal. Mike Cameron, White Sox. Alamor Guevara? I don't know that I said that right. Rookie for the Mariners. Giamar Guevara? I don't know. Jason Varitek, another cool shot like that for the Red Sox. Eric Karros, Dodgers. Ryan Casanova, Detroit. Ken Cloud, Mariners. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Josh Thompson. And our headshot is Astros. Go see Astros, Moises Alou. Yeah, so the jumbo cases, like I said, they appear to be about $950 right now, from what I could tell, roughly. Give or take a couple bucks each way, depending on the site. From what I could see, I'm in a quick search tonight. Jumbo cases come with 6 jumbo boxes, and each jumbo box has 3 hits. I believe one is usually a manufactured hit, and then you get 2 more. So that would be a jumbo case, and then a hobby case is about $100 more. It comes with 12 boxes, but you only get 1 hit per box. So you actually get more hits for less money with a jumbo case, but I don't know about seeding in any of the other stuff. Wilton Guerrero, Expos. Royce Clayton, Rangers. Kevin Brown, Padres. Reggie Jefferson, Red Sox. We have Placido Polanco, Cardinals. Kimera Barty for the Tigers. I do not remember him either. Edgar Martinez, remember him for Seattle. Rob Nen for the Giants. And then we have Marquise Grissom for the Brewers. And our headshot is Barry Bonds for San Fran. A very surly Barry Bonds, it looks like. Like the short checklist of Topps Chrome, been avoiding base Topps since I got back into collecting. Yeah, I can certainly respect that or understand that thought process for sure. Yeah, I got nothing. I can't blame you at all for that. The thing I don't like about Chrome is I feel like it's so expensive as a set collector. It just feels like it's too hard to actually build, at least for me. Hideo Nomo for the Mets. Roberto Kelly, Rangers. Chris Gomez, Padres. I do like Chrome, though. Don't get me wrong. This year's base top design looks a lot better than recent years to me, though, from the pictures I've seen. So I will give it that. That helps me a lot, whether I want to collect or not. Kevin Tapani for the Cubs. Another Cub, Jason Maxwell. And, man, some of those are just, they're not sticking. They're just like, I don't know, pressed together. Geronimo Barroa. There's no damage to the cards, at least. Shane Moynihan, like we had last time. Chipper Jones for the Braves. And we've got Mark Loretta for the Brewers. And another beautiful Griffey, this time the headshot one. So we got, I think we had both Griffies, didn't we? That's nice for the Mariners slot. Pretty sure Andy has the Mariners. Andy will be happy, I think. I would expect. Turk Wendell, Mets. And another Diamond Dynagon of Mr. Mike Piazza. Wally Joyner, Padres. Mark Grace, Cubbies. Otis Nixon, Twins. Boy. Ryan Jackson, Marlins. Chuck Knobloch. Pretty nice shot there. Catcher's like, what are you doing throwing that pitch? I like all the gear on the ground there. Roberto Alomar, Orioles. And we have Cal Ripken Jr. as our headshot. And Matt Luke for the Dodgers. I don't remember Matt Luke, but certainly remember Mr. Cal Ripken Jr. So the headshots are basically star players and rookies. If you haven't kind of noticed that yet. Next pack. Ray Ordonez for the Mets. Benito Santiago, Blue Jays. Jim Leyritz, Padres. And on the back of Mr. Leyritz is Henry Rodriguez, Cubs. Kelly Stinnett, Diamondbacks. Mark Kotze, Marlins. Shane Bennett, Expos. Jim Edmonds, Angels. And then we have Hal Morris as a Royal. And a rookie, Danny Clyburn, headshot. A lot of the rookies, like I said, some of the rookies are okay, but a lot of them just pan out. I suppose that's normal for rookie cards, especially when you have this many in one set. Ricky Bottalico, Phillies. It's kind of like a cross between like a flagship set and like a Topps Total set. It's not as big as Topps Total, but it's a pretty meaty set. It's 450 cards plus the 50 variations. Sean Green, Blue Jays, so 500 total. Miguel Cairo, Rays. Denny Nagel, Braves. Dante Bichette, Rockies. Mike Remlinger, Reds. Actually got his autograph in person when I was a kid. Al Leiter, Mets. There's a Pudge Rodriguez. That's the regular base card, not the headshot. I believe Ben said he needed the headshot, but it's a pretty nice card of Mr. Rodriguez. And then we have Jeff Conine, and our headshot is Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. Can't complain about getting that. So yeah, if you haven't voted, go vote on the Discord. It's on the main general page about the type of group break to do if you're interested in 2023 Topps. And I will probably post a second poll if we decide we're going to try to do a case break with some options. Shane Andrews, Expos. Terry Batista, Diamondbacks. Orlando Hernandez, Yankees. Mike Bordick, Orioles. Gary Sheffield, Dodgers. Dwight Gooden, Indians. Fred McGriff, Rays. Mike Piazza, Mets. We have Brad Ausmus for the Astros, and our headshot is Russ Johnson of the Astros as well. A couple of Houston players there. Just a few more packs here. Like I said, this is the longest box of the night. Most cards. I think we'll do we'll do, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe the Heritage box next. Joe Girardi, Yankees. Gary Sarcina, I don't know. Angels. I think his name pops up enough I should know how to say it. Bill Mueller, Giants. Steve Avery, Red Sox. Charles Johnson, Dodgers. Omar Vizquel, Indians. We've got Randy Johnson for Houston. Got his autograph in person a couple years ago. J.D. Drew, Cardinals. Nathan Perez, Rockies. And another Rocky headshot, Vinny Castilla. That's right, Hall of Fame McGriff. Hall of Famer. True. It'll be interesting to, I think Night Owl, Greg, or Night Owl, if you know him from on the blogs, he does a running post where he tracks how many Hall of Famers are in a set. And I always think it's kind of interesting, for me at least, when he does the more modern ones, because that's more my era, and kind of neat to see the number of Hall of Famers growing in like sets from the 90s, for example. Danny Clyburn, Orioles. James Baldwin, White Sox. Makoto Suzuki, rookie for the Mariners. John Valentine, Red Sox. Eric Young, Dodgers. We have a Frank Catalanato, Tigers. There's Barry Bonds base card, regular base. We had his variation. Same with Tony Gwynn. At his headshot. Now we have his regular one. Chuck McElroy for the Rockies, and our headshot is Jeff Bagwell for Houston. Okay, Chris Widger starts us off here. Expos. Oh, we have another. What were these seeded? Gold Crown die cuts. These are 1 in 37 packs, and we got 2 of them in our box. So we really beat the odds here. That's going to Cleveland. Who has Cleveland? Marcus has Cleveland. No wonder you, Marcus. Well, if Marcus is in the room tonight, but that's very nice. Yeah, Manny Ramirez. What the back of that one looks like. Love those gold crowns. And getting 2 in 1 boxes. We did very well. Carlos Guillen, Mariners. Mike Stanley, Red Sox. Brad Radke, Twins. Juan Encarnacion, Tigers. We have a horizontal of Pat Mears for the Twins. A couple Twins in this pack. Ray Sanchez, Giants. Jeremy Burnett, Brewers. And our headshot is Mr. Derek Jeter of the New York Yankees. So a nice one for the Yankee slot. Yankee slot almost always does well. You can't really go wrong if you buy into a group break that has 20 different boxes in it if you have the Yankees. Fernando Signal, rookie for the Expos. Will Cordero, White Sox. Joey Hamilton, Padres. Kerry Wood, Cubs. Todd Walker, Twins. Antonio Alfonseca, Marlins. Rick Aguilera, Twins. Whoa, sorry about that, Mr. Aguilera. Andres Galarraga, Braves. John Jaha, Brewers. And our headshot is A-Rod. I feel like A-Rod announcing is the baseball equivalent of Tony Romo announcing. It's my deep thought about those two players. And you make of that what you will. John Franco, Mets. Maglio Ordonez, White Sox. Kilvio Veras, Padres. Jose Hernandez, Cubs. Alex Ochoa, Twins. Derek Lee, Marlins. Carl Pavano, Expos. There's Cal Ripken's base card. We've got Trinidad Hubbard for the Dodgers. And Roberto Alomar for Baltimore is our headshot. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs remaining here. I'm not seeing a blue parallel. They are pretty rare, though. I don't think they're promised one per box. Of course, we got 2 die cuts, so we can't really complain. Masato Yoshi for the Mets. Mark McLemore, Rangers. We have Wilson Alvarez, Rays. And Pedro Valdez, rookie for the Cubs. There's Todd Hundley for the Mets. Scott Carl, Brewers. Livan Hernandez, Marlins. Darren Erstad, Angels. We have a Larry Sutton for the Royals. And our headshot is rookie Bruce Chen for the Braves. Still looking for that Pudge headshot. I'm working on it, Ben. I'm working on it. I'm doing what I can. I think I got you a Ranger headshot, but I don't think it's the one you want. At least in this pack. Mark Leiter, Phillies. Hey, there's another Diamond Dynagon going to the Braves. Chipper Jones. Going to Jason. Congrats, Jason. Hope you need that one. Aaron Ledesma, Rays. John Smoltz, Braves. There's Barry Larkin showing up. I was kind of hoping to get a Barry Larkin parallel. I have this base card. Actually, I think I have multiple copies of that base card. Eddie Tavency, also for the Reds. Brian Meadows for the Fish. Jose Canseco, Blue Jays. Dean Palmer for the Royals. And our headshot is a Ranger, but it's Juan Gonzalez. So at least you got a headshot, but not the one you're hoping for so far. I'll keep working on it. Alex Arias, Phillies. Leigh Stevens, Rangers. Paul Sorrento, Rays. These are going every which way. Michael Tucker, Braves. Tom Candiotti, Athletics. Reggie Sanders, Reds. Bob Wickman, Brewers. Kenny Lofton, Indians. Jose Rosado, Royals. And our headshot is Mr. Tim Salmon. It wouldn't be a 90s box without me pulling a Tim Salmon card. If you are a Tim Salmon super collector, you should join my breaks when I'm doing this box that has salmon in it. I almost always pull Tim Salmon. Don't know why. Doug Glanville, Phillies. Carlos Delgado, Blue Jays. Delano DeShields, St. Louis. Sidney Ponson for the Baltimore Orioles. Scott Spezio, A's. Kareem Garcia, Diamondbacks. Jeff Reed, Rockies. Craig Biggio, Astros. Carl Everett, Houston. And I guess this is a headshot, although it doesn't look like a headshot card. It was the last one in the pack. Jeremy Giambi for the Royals. I feel like there was like 1 or 2 that they called headshot variations, but were not. So that might have been one of those. And our very last pack out of this box contains Jeremy Giambi for the Royals. Shannon Stewart, Blue Jays. Hideki Arabo, Yankees. Brady Anderson, Orioles. Bip Roberts as an A. See that a lot. Mike Jackson, Indians. Pedro Estacio, Rockies. Ben Grieve, A's. Shane Reynolds, Houston. And we end with a Mike Lowell headshot for the Yankees. So if I put that giant stack of cards in view, tons of base, which is nice. And then just to recap the inserts, we had the Chipper Jones, Manny Ramirez, Mike Piazza, J.D. Drew, checklist of Bonds and Molitor, a second die cut of J.D. Drew, well, second die cut, also second J.D. Drew insert, and Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers. So I will, take these and move them out of the way. I will sleeve inserts at a later date. I will probably not post a box review of this one. I feel like maybe I've already done a box review of 99 Pacific because I bought myself a box. Actually, I think I bought myself a couple boxes over the years. Back when you could buy boxes of Pacific. Now it's so hard to find unopened boxes of a lot of Pacific products, especially the late 90s stuff, which is what I generally like. All right, so we've got 3 more boxes to get through, but they should all be a lot faster now. So the next one we're going to do is let's do the hanger box of 2021 Heritage. This should have on it somewhere. Should tell me what to expect here. Look for exclusive Venezuela stamps, 35 trading cards. Packs with a special insert may contain only 31 to 34 cards. So we're looking at 35 cards, hopefully. Open that there. As with these hanger boxes, tops could easily fit in a second row of cards. Wouldn't that be nice? But no. One cellophane pack. And now that's empty. But let's take a look at this cellophane pack, shall we? Get it open. Okay. So we start off with RBI 2020 AL RBI leaders. We got Abreu for the White Sox, Voit Yankees, Jose Ramirez Indians, Mike Trout Angels. So what I do in the case of base cards like this is I just will randomize this and then assign it to one of the teams pictured. When it's just a base card, I don't typically do those on video because it's just a base card. If we were to pull some kind of fancy insert, those I will do on video. But yeah, so in case you're wondering, that's how those get assigned. So basically I'll roll, I have a 4-sided die. So I'll just roll a 4, and like if a 1 comes up, I'll put it in the White Sox stack, etc. I usually do those all at the end when I sort through the cards. So that's how that works. We've got Spencer Howard for Philadelphia. Garrett Hampson, Rockies. There's a Verlander for Houston. Another multiplayer card. ERA leaders, Bieber, Keuchel, and Bassett. Indians, White Sox, and A's, respectively. Mike Yastrzemski, Giants. Kenta Maeda, Twins. Fernando Tatis, Padres. Cesar Hernandez, Indians. Clayton Kershaw in action for the Dodgers. German Marquez, Rockies. Pete Alonso in action for the Mets. Wilmer Flores, Giants. Taylor Williams, Padres. Rookie stars for the Yankees. The Dodgers get a Mookie Betts. I forget where the short prints are in this set. Albert Pujols, Angels. Scott Heineman, Rangers. The great one, Roberto Clemente, insert for Pittsburgh. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Chris Bassett, A's. We have a Game 1 World Series that's pictured Mookie Betts, so that will go into the Dodgers pile. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Rio Ruiz, Orioles. Wilson Contreras, Cubs. Yasmani Grandal, White Sox. Blake Treinen, Dodgers. Another Dodger, that's Kershaw, Game 5. Ty Buttrey for the Angels. Jason Kipnis, Cubs. Brandon Crawford, Giants. Jesus Luzardo, A's. Maikel Franco, Royals. Mitch Moreland, Padres. And Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. I don't think there was a single red in that box. Short prints or other things. Try to glance through here really quickly. The card numbers. I believe this year they put variations on the back. I think they started it this year. So I think 450 is a short print. So I think that's a short print. I can double check the checklist there. That appears to be our short print. So, yeah, nice stack of Heritage cards. You know, Heritage, you love it or you hate it. I personally like the Heritage brand a lot. I have stopped buying Heritage for myself because, frankly, it's way too difficult to build a set because there's too many short prints and they're too expensive. I have sworn off buying any new Heritage until I finish all the Heritage sets I'm currently working on, which I will say I've made progress on. So, you know, maybe someday, but not today. Let's do the Panini Prism next. This is a quick pitch box, which honestly I have no idea what that means. I saw this for sale and was just looking for some more modern, more recent products that we haven't opened and bought it. So this is 2022. Yes, this is 2022 Panini Prism. So there's 2022 Cover Boy Wander Franco. So yeah, that's kind of what this is about, I suppose. The search for the Franco. Empty box. And then when we're done with this, we'll do the Allen and Ginter Chrome. All right, so you get 9 cards in a pack. Ages 9+. I'm not sure I've seen ages on a pack before. Don't know why it's 9+. But it is what it is. So here is your first look at 2022 Panini Prism, or at least my first look. We have Stuart Fairchild for Arizona. A nice Kershaw right away for LA. Greg Deichmann, Chicago. Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Ryan Velati for the Rockies. We have a Fearless Manny Machado for San Diego. Not necessarily numbered, but colorful. Give it that. We have a Lumber Ink Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees. And this is a cool card. Mike Trout. Stained glass, numbered out of 199. Try to catch the light just right there. You can make that out. 112 out of 199. Stained glass Mike Trout. That's a pretty one. Angels, that's going to Michael Pietras. I don't know if Michael's in the room, but I am certain he will be happy with that one. Let me find a sleeve for that right away. You get a numbered Mike Trout like that. You throw it at least in a penny sleeve. 112 out of 199. That's gorgeous. So this box was a success, and we've only done 1 pack. Yeah, it's beautiful shiny. I'm such a sucker for this stained glass like motif on cards. It's surprising that they don't do it more often. We've got a Ketel Marte for the Arizona. It does have like a weird, I felt it in my hand when I moved it. It has like a weird crease here. It's not that the card is damaged. It doesn't look like. It's like the, I don't know, whatever the chrome like finish they put on, like it creased or something. So that's weird. You can see it in the light, but it's not on the back. It's not like the card itself is ruined. So I don't know. Oh, Michael is in here. There you go, Michael. Yeah, hard to beat that. So shiny. Very nice. All right, moving on. Alex Bregman, Houston. Cal Ripken. We've got some legends in this set, apparently. Christopher Sanchez, Phillies. Max Kranick, Pittsburgh. Lars Nootbaar, rookie for St. Louis. Tyler McGill, sorry, rookie for New York. We've got a Fireworks, Nick Castellanos for the Reds. There's not a red by the time this set most likely came out. I don't actually know, but I'll take it. And we have a shiny Mike Yastrzemski. Green, pretty green there. Not serially numbered, but very nice for San Fran. The only parallels I've seen I dislike are the Prism refractors on Topps Chrome. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I like the shiny parallels, like when you can really tell that it's a new color. You know, like this is for example, this one's very obviously a parallel of this set. Some of the like more modern Topps Chrome sets, I feel like the design, it was difficult to even see that you had a parallel. So we got Shohei Ohtani. This is another one that has like a weird like mark in it. I don't know if you can see that in the light. It's not like, they're not damaged. I don't know. It almost looks like it's cracked or something. I don't know. But anyways, Royce Lewis, Minnesota. Mason Thompson, Washington. Domingo Acevedo, Oakland. Kevin Gausman, Toronto. Mookie Betts, LA. We have an Illumination Vlad Guerrero. I will say the bright colors and the shiny work very well. That one is not numbered. And then we have a Ke'Bryan Hayes blue parallel, I'm going to say. I don't know, but it's rare, numbered out of 35. 9 out of 35 for the Pirates. Let's go to Roger. That is potentially a great card for Pittsburgh. Ke'Bryan Hayes should be a beast of a ball player. He struggled, I think, some so far, but he's got all the tools. He's, if I'm remembering right, he's like a giant of a man. I think I am picturing him correctly. So this could be an amazing card. Maybe not yet, but potentially. So 9 out of 35 on the Hayes. I will see that in 1 second. And then we have a red parallel, Jose Abreu. 27 out of 99 for Chicago White Sox. Going to Ted. Jose Abreu. And I do like the little like circle sparkles in there. You can see the little light. I mean, just very pretty. Let me grab a couple more sleeves. I might need more penny sleeves here. Pretty cool to get 2 numbered cards in 1 pack of this stuff. Like I said, I did not know what to expect from the quick pitch. If you're new to my group breaks, you might expect that I do a ton of research about every box that I buy. But if you do expect that, hopefully by now you've learned that is not true. So we'll see. Jose Gray, Washington. Brian De La Cruz, Miami. Cedric Mullins, Baltimore. Matt Olson, Oakland. Starling Marte, New York. Ricky Henderson, Oakland. Hans Kruse, or Kraus, Phillies. We have a rookie class of Mr. Hans Kraus again. Not numbered. That's a weird, like, should be a number in that box, but there's not. And we have a Paul Goldschmidt blue. This is numbered out of 70, or 70 out of 199, I should say. Very pretty for St. Louis. So that is also going to Carrie. Carrie is a long-time supporter of my group breaks and a great trader as well. So I very much appreciate seeing Carrie in the group breaks. A very consistent Cardinal fan. So always nice to pull something good for Carrie. Matt Vierling, Phillies. Jordan Alvarez, Houston. Jacob deGrom, Mets. Xander Bogaerts, Boston. Jesus Sanchez, Miami. Got a Jesse Winker as a red. We've got another Fearless, Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Those are not numbered. We have an Ian Happ Refractor, or they call them Prism, I think. Yeah, Prism. The set's Prism, and it's a Prism parallel. It's confusing, but you can see the extra shine on it for Chicago. It is not numbered. And we have, for Miami, Edward Cabrera rookie, numbered out of 199. So yet another numbered card. That's cool. These shiny cards are a little bit slippery when you try to stack them. Yes, Carrie is a great trader. Carrie and I have sent many trades back and forth over the years. I would vouch for him for sure. Big Cardinals guy. So, yes, definitely. If you have Cardinals to trade, check with Carrie. You can find his blog. It's Cards on Cards is the name of his blog, which is cute. As a title, I mean. Brandon Crawford, San Francisco. Julio Rodriguez, rookie for the Mariners. That's a nice one for Seattle. Joe Barlow, Texas. We've got a Pete Alonso for the Mets. O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh. Riley Adams, Nationals. We've got Juan Yepes for the Cardinals. We have a championship stage, Freddie Freeman, not numbered, but that's going to Atlanta. And speaking of the Cardinals, there's a red parallel for St. Louis, numbered 67 out of 99, Adam Wainwright. So look at that. You give Kerry some love, and now he's getting all kinds of parallels and good stuff. Probably why Kerry likes to join my breaks. I, as a Reds fan, pull way too many Cardinal cards. Aaron Ashby, Milwaukee. Anthony Rendon, Angels. There's our Wander Franco rookie, base rookie for Tampa. Tampa was claimed by Brian. You've got Tampa. There you go. I think that's our first Wander of the break, is it not? First one of tonight, because he wasn't in the other sets. Rafael Devers, Boston. Josh Bell, Washington. Catfish Hunter, Oakland. We've got an old school Carl Yastrzemski for the Red Sox. We've got another Prism parallel, Zach Gallen for Arizona. And a blue parallel, Kevin Smith for Toronto. The blue looks good for the Blue Jays. Numbered 164 out of 199. So getting a Wander rookie in there. We got a couple of good rookies in this box. I think this has been a success, and we still have 3 more packs, counting this one. Bo Bichette, Toronto. Dylan Coleman, Kansas City. Lucas Giolito, Chicago. Tim Anderson, Chicago. Francisco Lindor, Mets. Curtis Terry, Twins. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. for Seattle. Again, Griffey just doesn't make a bad card. We have an emergent Walker Buehler for the Dodgers, another team I seem to pull so many cards for. And for Washington, a green parallel of Josh Bell. Greens apparently are not numbered, so they must be more common, I had to guess. There's a lot of fine print on the card pack wrapper, but we won't worry about that. Mitch Haniger, Seattle. Adam Wainwright, St. Louis. Emmanuel Rivera, Kansas City. TJ Friedel for the Reds. Andre Jackson, LA Dodgers. Alex DeGotti for the Astros. We have an Illumination, Jose Abreu, not numbered. We have out of 50, Peyton Henry. This is an auto, a blue rookie auto for the Marlins slot. Where is my Marlins slot? Where's the Marlins? Why am I not seeing on my list? Adam Kinninger has the Marlins. So going to you, my friend. Adam, another longtime supporter of my group breaks. Peyton Henry, blue parallel, numbered 19 out of 50. So that's a pretty nice pull as well. I don't know a thing about Peyton Henry, but getting an auto out of 50, I'm not going to complain about. And this is a pretty one. Steven Ridings for New York, numbered out of 10. Numbered out of 10, 4 out of 10. Steven Ridings. Another person that I don't know much about, but rookie. If he's any good, rookie numbered out of 10. Again, we cannot complain about that. I will sleeve Mr. Ridings, and I will sleeve our auto of Peyton Henry. This has been a fun box, actually, even without team logos. And the fun's not quite over. We have one last pack. Ronnie Dawson, Houston. Dari Morita, Reds. Nolan Arenado, St. Louis. Juan Soto, Washington. Nick Fortes, Miami. Reed Detmers, LA. Kyle Lewis, Seattle. We have a stargazing Alex Bregman, and we end with another parallel, Yoel Poza for the Rangers. This one also numbered out of 199, 177 out of 199 to be precise. Another rookie that I don't know anything about, Yoel Poza. I will defer to Ben as to whether that is a good card to have or not, as my resident Texas expert. Let's clear some of the base cards out of the way. We had a big stack of inserts and some of the non-numbered parallels. And then we also had a big stack of numbered cards. So to recap these quickly, we had, let's see, let me pull out the blue ones. So we had, those are all the blue ones, it looks like. So the blue ones are all numbered out of, yes, not that one, that's the autograph. They're all numbered out of 199, these. So we had Edward Cabrera from Miami, Yoel Poza, Texas, Kevin Smith, Toronto, and Paul Goldschmidt for St. Louis. We had our auto numbered out of 50, also a blue. We had two red ones, red parallels, Adam Wainwright and Jose Abreu. Those were numbered out of 99 each. We had the Trout stained glass numbered out of 199. Probably my personal favorite card, even though not the rarest. And then we had a couple of pretty rare ones out of 35, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's a gorgeous coloring. And Steven Ridings for New York, numbered out of only 10. So, I mean, that was a good box. Oh, Ben only collects Rangers for Pudge. Doesn't know the modern Rangers. I don't know if anyone collects modern Rangers anymore. So, hard to say. Nope. I can't remember the last time, even on TCDB, that I trade with someone that was like an active modern day Ranger collector. I feel like the Rangers, the Marlins, who else? The Rays. And now with Wander, people collect the Rays, but like before Wander, I put the Rays in that category. Angel collectors there used to be a lot more of. I mean, people like Mike Trout, but I don't know a lot of Angel team collectors by and large. The Indians used to have a ton of collectors. They don't seem to be nearly as popular. So teams ebb and flow, I suppose. Cubs right now, not a lot of collectors for. All right, so Allen and Ginter Chrome. This is going to be our last box for tonight. These packs should have 4 cards each. And we get a wasteful piece of styrofoam. And just because it is Allen and Ginter, we'll make sure there's nothing underneath. I'm quite certain they did not do that. Yeah, nothing there. Pull that out here and trash that or recycle that somehow. I don't know. Okay, so we will end with this box tonight, and then we will have 3 more nights. Allen Ginter Chrome from 2021. There are autographs possible, I do believe, but they are not guaranteed. I think that's how that works in Allen Ginter Chrome 2021. The regular Allen Ginter set, you do get 3 hits, but in this, you do not get a promised hit. So we've got Alex Verdugo for Boston. I do like this design. I like this year of Ginter, and I think it looks pretty good in Chrome. Mike Piazza for the Mets. Roberto Clemente, Pirates. And our mini is Chris Bryant for the Giants. Pretty shiny little minis. I have never collected. I'm a huge Allen and Ginter fan. Those that follow my blog do know that. But the Chrome set is too expensive for me to collect. So I've never tried to put together the Chrome set, but I do like it, and I would like to sometime, but I never have for any year since they started doing it, which has only been a few years. We got Andrew McCutchen for the Phillies, Seager for the Dodgers. Our mini is Ha-Seong Kim for the Padres and Trey Turner for the Dodgers. The non-sport cards are probably just going to end up in random people's piles. I didn't make a non-sport slot this time because I think this is the only box that I was expecting that we'd get a whole lot in the way of non-sports. So I'll probably just put them in the stacks that ended up with the least amount of cards, honestly, just to spread the love, or at least maybe the stacks with the least amount of inserts. So that's what I plan to do with those. There shouldn't be too many. I guess there should be maybe some base cards, but I'll just spread them out. Yeah. Marcus Stroman for the Mets. Didi Gregorius for Phillies. And speaking of non-baseball, we have a Pacific Ocean, world's largest ocean, the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, I'll just put this with the inserts for now. I usually sort those at the end, so they all kind of stack together. And I'll just add to some team that ends up with maybe the fewest amount of inserts or something like that. didn't have a great plan. Maybe I'll use it as a group or a giveaway on the Discord page. Maybe I can do that with that. Maybe that would be good. I don't know. We'll do something. It'll go to somebody somehow. Manoa. I think these will go into just whoever has the fewest inserts. I think we'll do that. If we pull like it'd be kind of a shame to pull a hit that's non-baseball, but if we do, maybe that I can do as a giveaway. How's that sound? I do like Goodwin Champions. They're like, I always wanted to bust a box or more of those for like a group break, but I don't know how you do it for a group break. There's too many non-baseball cards. There's almost like no baseball in some of the years. So, but I do like the cards. I really like the inserts a lot of times. They always look fun. Anyways, we got Paredes for Detroit, LeMahieu for New York. We have a back-to-back Reds, Barry Larkin. I think I needed this one. I don't know if I had that from that year. And a Joe Morgan mini also for my Reds. I'm pretty sure I need the shiny Larkin mini. For Pittsburgh, Craig. Who's this first? Will Craig. This is a blue parallel, numbered out of 150. And you can see the parallels because they have like the blue in the background. So first parallel that I spotted. Mercado for the Indians. Our mini is Mookie Betts for the Dodgers, and German Marquez for the Rockies. Let me just quickly make sure I didn't miss any other parallels there. There are also like refractor parallels. I think, I don't know if it says in the card back like this. Pretty sure that Seager's a refractor parallel and the Mercado. But I'll let you guys figure out what you have when you get your stacks. Per pack rotation. Yeah, you're probably right. That just sounds like a nightmare to orchestrate and keep track of. Larnach, rookie for the Twins. I don't know anything about him. Another Twin, Joe Mauer. We've got a nice Ichiro mini for Seattle and Caprillion for the A's. Yeah, they're a refractor parallel. They don't appear to be labeled refractor. Some of yours tops labels, and I appreciate that. Larry Walker for the Rockies. Pearson, rookie for the Blue Jays. We have a World Leaders mini, so we'll add that to the stack of ones to just add to whoever gets the least. And a nice Jonathan India rookie for the Reds. India had a great rookie year and then a not-so-great year last year. Of course, all the Reds had a not-so-great year last year. I'm hoping he bounces back. So here's a non-baseball base card. So again, that'll just be randomized amongst. Probably I'll put it in a stack that ends up with like the fewest base cards just to add to that particular stack. So that's Sofer. I don't know who this is. Ben Sofer, boy with no job. I don't know. Gonsolin for the Dodgers. We have a Xander Bogaerts for Boston, and our mini is Chris Brickley, a basketball trainer. It's another one of the non-baseball subjects. Again, I had no idea how to price a non-baseball slot here, so I just didn't do it. Alex Bregman, Astros. Anderson. Who was this? Ian Anderson for the Braves. We have a Sixto Sanchez. This is one of the rookie throwback designs. I forget what this set's called. Rookie designs or something. But that's a pretty nice rookie for Miami. Oh, my cameras. There we go. Sorry about that. And Michael Conforto for the Mets. So yeah, as we start to finish out here, for those that joined in a little late, I did talk through the possibility of doing a 2023 Topps group break. It seems like I posted a poll on the Discord. It seems like the most popular result so far, at least last time I looked, was for a case break. So go ahead and give a vote there if you're interested, and then hopefully we can figure out how to make it work. Pedro for the Red Sox, Luzardo for Miami, another world leader, Trudeau for Canada, and Yastrzemski for Boston. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you definitely should. It's a cool place to hang out. And we've got lots of good stuff going on in there, including monthly contests. And there's one right now for the Super Bowl. You got to get in soon. Giolito, White Sox. We've got our Hayes for Baltimore. And is this Tanner? Yes, Tanner Houck for the Red Sox mini, and Cole Calhoun for Arizona. Next pack. Hey, Bauer, which was a good pull for a while, but I don't think anyone wants his cards anymore for LA. I don't know his first name. Cody Huber for the Cubs, rookie. Another world's largest mini, this time the giant squid. And a McCovey for Willie McCovey for the Giants. I like getting some of the legends in Ginter, but I will say I think getting the legends in Ginter Chrome is a little off-putting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, like the Willie Mays. Seems a little weird. We've got Hansen. This is Dave Hansen. That is refractor as well. Steve Carlton, Phillies mini, and a Springer for the Blue Jays. Excuse me. Eddie Murray, Baltimore. We've got a Waddle, Jalen Waddle, and Pete Alonso. And that pack didn't have a mini. So we got cheated out of a mini in that pack, folks. Just check the pack wrapper. Nope, no mini. Usually sandwiched between the middle of the cards. Maybe one of these other packs will have two in it. That does happen sometimes. Willie Stargell, Pirates. Oh, we've got a nice Lou Gehrig. Numbered out of 99. Lou Gehrig, Yankee green parallel. Eric Hosmer for the Padres, and Tyler Skubal for Detroit. Yeah, it's the invisible parallel, the card that would be a Ginter trick, honestly. Robles for Washington. Hey, look at this. This is a gold parallel, numbered out of 50 of my boy, Barry Larkin. That is a needed card for my personal collection. That is a numbered out of 50. I don't have very many Larkin cards that are that rare. Larkin cards are crazy expensive for no known reason, honestly. There you got Jake Cronenworth, rookie mini for the Padres, and a Andre Dawson for the Expos. So I'm very happy with this box now. Even with the missing mini. I'll forgive it. Get me a Larkin out of 50. Yeah, I'm pumped. Who's this? Chris Young? No, Andy Young. Isn't there a Chris Young that played for the Diamondbacks too? Will Smith, Dodgers. Nice George Brett mini. And there is a Juan Gonzalez for Texas, and one pack left. The invisible is a rip card, Ben Morris says. I don't think there's rip cards in this set, but, you know, maybe an invisible rip card, sure. We've got Jeff Carlson there. Campusano for the Padres. We have a world leader, Kamala Harris for the U.S., I guess. Go to a random person in the end. And Rojas finishes off, Miguel Rojas for Miami. So that is Allen and Ginter Chrome. You get a nice handful of mini cards. Very shiny base cards. And then our three parallels. We had a blue numbered out of 150 for the Pirates. We had a green numbered out of 99 for the Yankees. And the best card of the break for me, Barry Larkin, numbered out of 50. So there you go. That does it for this week. And next Tuesday, hopefully, we will do, the plan is to do our next night of group breaks, trying to do 4 boxes a night for 5 nights in a row. We have finished night number 2. Last thing I'll mention one more time, if you go check out my blog on Thursday, you can see my box review of Optic. So, yeah, that's that. Chris Young, they have very different skin tones. Okay, fair. Picture of the same name and hashtag rigged. I wish it were rigged. Think of all of the great Larkin parallels I could pull if it was rigged. But those that watch me long enough, actually, we've had decent luck pulling Larkins in group breaks. I won't lie. We've done well. But yeah, that's a pretty one. Very happy with that. Hopefully everyone involved is happy with their haul. If not tonight, well, hopefully tonight, but if not, hopefully between the first 2 nights. And if you're still hoping for something in particular, we've still got, what do we have? 12 more boxes to go. So we've got a ways yet. So anyways, yeah, Thursday. So in 2 days, my box review of Optic will go live on the blog. I'm not going to review every box, but I usually pick like maybe 1 or 2 a week that I'll try to review if I have time. I'll probably review the Panini Prism box because we got a lot of cool stuff in there if I am ambitious enough to scan all those cards. So no promises on that one. But anyhow, yeah, I think that's all for tonight. I'm just going to quickly sleeve these 3 parallels that we got from the Ginter box so that they're nice and protected. And I think have a good evening, everybody. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. Fun place to hang out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're 169. Maybe one of you haven't, and we can go to 170. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. Helps me out. Gets some more notifications. Gets the, I don't know, the YouTube algorithms or some nonsense. More eyes on it mean more people to buy in breaks, which means lower prices for everybody. In the case of Breakers Club, at least, it also means more boxes for everybody. So it's really a win-win-win all the way around. With that, yes, thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was fun. Makes it much more fun for me when there's some conversations going on. So I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. It seems like this time works pretty well for people, so I'm going to stick with the 8:30 time slot on Tuesdays. But if if it really doesn't work, especially for those who are watching after the fact, you can always let me know other times, and we'll try to come up with something that works for as many people as possible. I know some people like to watch like double speed or something like that, so I get it. But yeah, that's everything for tonight. So have a lovely evening, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm if you're in a place that's cold, and I'll be talking to you soon, at least in a week. Enjoy the Discord. You can find me on there almost every night. So have a good night, guys. Thank you. See you, Ted. Thanks.